have details about internship and placement. Then what you would maybe love to listen to is alumni talk, your own seniors. So they will be sharing their thoughts and maybe their feedback about higher studies, placement and entrepreneurship. Then of course we have the SAP program, the Student Abroad program, about which it will be elaborated, and last but not least is the universal human values, which I told you is an integral part of NEP 2020. So that also will be shared in a session to all of you. So again, your classroom details. So as I told you, admin block, all the first year students will be housed in the admin block. CSE, AIMLA, they will be in admin block, first floor 101, AIMLB 102, C 103, AIMLD 104. So these classes will be in the first floor. Second floor, BDA 201, BDA B 202. Then we have Cyber Security A 203, Cyber Security B 204, Gaming Technology A, GTA is admin 303, Cloud Computing A will be 302, and IoT 301. So this was in the reverse order. And then of course you have CSBS in 304 and CSC General A section, CSC A 305, CSC B 306 and CSC C 307. So these are the classes which will be in the third floor. Then in the fourth floor we have CSC D 401, CSC E 402, and then CSEF will be in the fifth floor, CSEF 501, CSEG 502, H 504, I 505, J will move to the sixth floor, 601. So CSEJ 6th floor 601, K 602, L 603, M 604, N 605. So these are the classes in the 6th floor. And then of course ECE, A, B and C will be in classrooms 804, 805 and 806 respectively. IT A and B will be in the same admin block, 8th floor, 801 and 802, ITC 803. Mechanical will be in 704, I think the only class in the 7th floor. Then EEE will be in 506, Civil 609, Biotech A section 605, Biotech B 606 and Biomedical 808. And as far as SEED is concerned, Architecture and BS, you will be in the SEED block 502 and 503, the 5th floor classrooms 502 and 503. So to remind you again of the food stall locations, after the function is over, we request all of you to join us for lunch. So food has been arranged in 10 stalls outside the TRP auditorium. So on the, as I told you, just outside the auditorium, you have an open ground which is called as the OAT, and to the left of it, that is in front of the, we have the ladies hostel on the left side of TRP auditorium. In front of the ladies hostel, and there's also a temple, just for landmark I'm telling you, there is also a temple there. Just in front of that we have stall 10, which is for the biotech and the biomedical students. On the right side of the TRP auditorium, we have 5 stalls that have been arranged. Stalls 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So stall 5 will be for ECE, stall 6 again for ECE, 7 for mechanical, triple and civil. Stalls 8 and 9 will be for the students of information technology. And just across, when you move to the Ishwari Engineering admin block, and it will be just beside the main block of Ishwari, you will find that 4 stalls have been arranged for the students of CSC and the specializations. So there will be volunteers to guide you. However, I would like you to note this down and join us for lunch after the program is over. gentle reminder to the august audience. I request you all to switch off your mobile phones or put them in silent mode once the inaugural function commences. This is a kind request from us, and as soon as the dignitaries enter the hall, I request you all to rise in your seats and keep standing till they occupy their seats on the dais. Once the program is over, I request you all to remain in your seats and leave the hall after the dignitaries leave. So this is again a kind request from us, and I would like to once again remind you of the 4 important announcements that I want all the students to adhere to and probably complete by today. So physical document verification will be done in the classroom premises from 17/8, that is tomorrow onwards, and the schedule will be for the rest of the classes will be shared with you shortly. For section CSE A, B, C and D, the document verification will be done tomorrow. So please bring your relevant documents. Registration number and classroom allotment have been already shared to your email. Please kindly check your mail. Because you have to occupy your go into your classes tomorrow based on the classroom allotment that has been shared to you. So please check that mail, and those who have not received the registration number, so you are requested to contact the admission office once the inauguration is over. And those who have not submitted the online enrollment, this is a very important thing that you should complete. Those who have not submitted the online enrollment, again please visit the admission office and do the needful, complete the formalities by the end of the day. Thank you.
Dreams become reality with a perfect platform. Give wings to your ambition. Ignite it with power, with creativity, and let it fly. Let it fly high to reach the sky. Let your passion lead you. Take you places. Script your success story and make you a champion in your mastery. Transform your dreams into reality with Ramapuram SRM Institute of Science and Technology.
SRM.
Different tradition, different culture, different people, all under one roof, under a tree of knowledge. This is SRM Ramapuram.
Near our home within the city and by Sri Amanasayama.
Playing for SRM is a pride. I am Sangam Chetri and I am only 20.
Clicking is my passion. This is Camogenics.
For all aspiring entrepreneurs out there, EDCL is the best platform where you can announce your arrival as an entrepreneur. Thank you. This is Vinod. I am an SRM.
SAP provides an international exposure and an intellectual experience. I'm proud to be an SRMite.
Everything. Discover who you want to be at SRM Ramapuram. Hostel is safe and secure. I'm home, away from home. I'm Borodhancha and SRMite. Hi everybody, this is Amisha Arun from Electronics and Communication Engineering, 3rd year. Electronics and Communication Engineering is an exciting and dynamic field of engineering that provides excellent career opportunities in various sectors of the society. The department faculties are committed to teach us the fundamental concepts and the latest trends by a smart teaching and learning process. The faculty members employ their full potential to enhance the spirit of us. In addition to classroom teaching, we students are guided and motivated to practically implement the principles learnt in classroom through experimentations in the laboratories. Project Day is also conducted once in every year where the students can showcase their talent and passion. The students can also include them under different types of club activities for technical and non-technical events. The department conducts various workshops, expert talks and initial training programs on the recent trends in electronics and communication engineering in collaboration with industries for the guidance of the students. The student projects are conducted with the guidance of the department faculty. The faculty strive to train and empower us by using the power of engineering principles, techniques and systems. SRM Institute of Science and Technology is one of the top ranked universities in India and these students are experiencing the top of the world living and learning at SRM. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I myself Gulshan Adika Parveen from West Bengal, currently pursuing my BTech from SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram. As we all know, SRM is one of the best universities in India and it is a prestigious college. SRM Ramapuram is located at the heart of Chennai. Here, the faculty members are helpful and friendly. They help us in learning and I am very much glad to be a part of this university. SRM University not only help us in studies but also it helps us in extracurricular and co-curricular activities. It's having different clubs which organize several technical and non-technical events where students can go and join them and enhance their creativity. SRM provides a eco-friendly, a green and peaceful environment and it is having a great infrastructures like centralized library, lab, classes and fields for playing. And even the best thing is having hostels for both boys and girls which feels like a home from another home. SRM conducts several hackathon and codathon events where students can go and take part and enhance their technical skills. SRM also give us an opportunity to go for student abroad program. The student can go to abroad to attend internship. SRM believes in healthy hearts and strong minds. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Mehul Chaudhary. I am a final year BTech student in SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram campus in the Electronics and Communication Engineering department. Recently I got placed in Fractal Analytics with a super team offer, and I will be joining there as an Imagineer later this year. Some of the other offers which I received in this placement cycle are from HCL and Capgemini. The placement process in SRM Ramapuram is very seamless and efficient thanks to the Superset platform and our very approachable placement mentors and placement coordinators. We are given training for the placement cycle on the FaceGrip and CCC platform, where we can brush up our technical skills, our coding skills, and our general aptitude. We can also write company-specific tests which help us in preparing individually for every company which we apply on the Superset platform. All in all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude towards the whole faculty of SRM Ramapuram who have not only helped us during this placement cycle but also for the course of engineering. And now I feel that I am ready for the competitive world. Thank you.
I am from Uttar Pradesh. I got to know about SRM through my brother, passed in batch 2013, and also through my school classmates. My parents encouraged me to join SRM to pursue a good career path. SRM Ramapuram, which is in the middle of the Chennai, provides a easy and smooth access of anything at any time. Chennai is one of the safest places for students to study and pursue higher studies. In our institution, we have students from all across the nation, which among the various types of students teaches you a lot of other ethnicity, culture, tradition, food. The shed of helpful seniors help us to go through our academic exams and preparation. The faculties here are always ready to help and guide us in every aspect with full potential. The teachers and other staff members are very kind and generous. The vast alumni network of SRM is like a cherry on the cake, which helps us to increase our network. SRM provides a platform where I can excel in every aspect, show my ability to perform and win. The studious environment in the campus helps us to learn a lot, and it's a crucial aspect in our growth. It also helps to enhance our social communication and verbal skills. From sports to academic to extracurricular activities such as planting, singing, dancing, acting, writing, etc. gives you many opportunities to lead. Here at SRM, we students we believe and have faith in 3 L's: learn, live, lead. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Ritesh Singh, a final year computer science student at SRM IST Ramapuram campus. I recently got an offer of 42.5 LPA from Amazon during the on-campus placement season of 22 batch. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to SRM IST Ramapuram campus for providing us with the best possible resource and platform to excel in the academic career of our interest. I am very much thankful to the placement cell for making us industry ready in a holistic manner. I am also grateful to all the teaching and non-teaching staff for always supporting us during the academic journey at institution. Thank you. And
hello everyone, my name is Pavni Sai. I am currently pursuing my BTech fourth year in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering with specialization in Internet of Things at SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram. I belong to 2019 to 2023 batch. I recently got placed at Adobe with CTC 41 LPA. SRM Ramapuram provides an excellent opportunities and academic training. The faculties here at SRM Ramapuram campus support and guide the students to enhance their knowledge and experience to achieve their goals. Their endless support in academics and placements was truly remarkable. The academic curriculum here is designed in such a way that we get both theoretical and practical knowledge with lab support and value-added programs. There are also many clubs at the campus that provides the exposure to
So dear
students to
student
expand
and
their
parents, the
network,
program is
and
going to
also many
commence very
workshops
soon.
are being
So I
conducted.
would like to remind
The
you
Training
of a
and
few
Placement
things
Department
so that
has continuously provided assistance
formalities
regarding
for
the
enrollment
placement.
and admission
We also have
gets over
training
smooth after
sessions
the
on
program.
to
So
improve our coding
physical
skills and
document
aptitude.
verification will be
The
done
placement
in the classrooms
department
from
had
tomorrow
brought in
onwards,
bundle of
and the
companies
schedule
during
will
the
be shared
academic
with you
year
shortly.
2020
So
to
CSC sections A, B, C and D,
I had
the
two
verification
offers.
is tomorrow
The
in
first
the
offer
classroom.
was from
So
a company
please
named
bring the
Nelson
relevant
IT,
documents.
which was a super
Registration
offer,
number and
and the
classroom
second offer
allotment
was
has
from
already
Edu,
been shared to you.
which is a marketing
Please
offer.
check. Those who have not
The
received the
placement process
registration
was an
number,
excellent
please
experience,
contact the
and I
admission
thank
office
the
after the
college
inauguration is over.
management
And
for
those who have
providing
not
such an
submitted the
amazing pool
online
of
enrollment,
opportunities
please
and
do so.
helping a number of students
Go to the
to
admission
start
office
with
after
their
the
corporate
inauguration
career.
is over and
SRM
please complete the
Ramapuram has made
formalities.
best efforts
And
to provide
just
all
remind
the
you of
facilities
the
for its students
food
that can help
stalls
them
after
achieve
the
their dreams.
inauguration is over.
I am honored
We
and
invite
privileged
you and
to be
we
part of
kindly
such an
request you to join us
organization
for lunch,
and
parents and
which
students.
has helped
An
me to start
arrangement
with a
has
good
been done
career.
elaborately in 10 stalls. So
Hi, my name is
the
P.
arrangements
Sandesh,
are
I'm a
as
student
follows.
at SRM.
There will be
Pursuing my
NSS
career
volunteers
in
to
BTech
guide you, but I would like to
Recently,
keep you
I got
apprised
placed in a
of
super
the
team offer from
arrangements.
HP with a
So
package
just
of 12
outside
lakhs
the
per annum.
TRP
At first,
auditorium,
I
we
thought
have
it
the
was
open air
impossible to
theatre
get placed at
OAD,
an
and to the
but I
left
was
of that we
motivated
have
to give
the
my
ladies
all by
hostel.
my
In
mentor,
front of the
placement
ladies
coordinator
hostel
and
is
teachers.
stall number
I took their
10,
advice
which is
and
being
gave my
arranged
all
for the
and
biotech
creating
and the
online tests
biomedical
and
students.
interviews.
And to the right of the
When the results
TRP
were announced,
auditorium, just
I was
outside,
pleasantly surprised to
we
find
have
out
on the right
that I
side we
was
have
got selected
5 stalls,
and was all
5,
thanks to the
6,
motivation
7
and
and
training
8.
staff.
5 and 6 is for
The knowledge
students of
I gained from my
ECE,
college course
7 is for
helped me clear my
mechanical, EEE and civil,
teachers
and
helped me
8
learn
and 9 are for
new things,
students of information technology.
cleared my doubts.
And
Although
just in front of
facilities
the
helped me
Ishwari admin
visualize
office,
theoretical concepts and
beside
made
the
practice.
Ishwari main block, we have
The
arrangement
placement itself
being
puts a
made
lot of
for
effort in
the
bringing available
sections of
companies to
CSC
placements,
and
give the students a
specialization.
chance to get
So
placed in
again,
them, and encourage
this,
them to
just
try their best to
beside
get
the
placed.
Ishwari
There were a lot
engineering
of
main
huge
block,
companies
there are people
like
to guide
Wipro,
you. So
Capgemini,
please join
Hitachi,
us for lunch once the
JSW, Sterlite
inauguration is
Technology,
over.
and etc.
And classroom
They also gave
arrangements
us
have been
training on
made
aptitude
as
and
follows.
coding
So
and
all
on
the
how to crack
classes
learning.
are, all the first year
This helped
classes
us
are
tackle the
housed in
tests and
the
interviews
admin block
easily
where you
and
pay
clearly.
for your admission.
Overall,
So I'm
I'm
sure
proud to
all of
thank
you will know where the
SRM
admin
Ramapuram
block
and the
is.
placement cell
So
for getting placed at my team.
AIMLA will be in admin room
Hello everyone, I'm
101.
I'm currently pursuing
AIMLB
final year BTech
102,
degree in Civil Engineering at SRM University Ramapuram. I'm glad that I got placed in a highly reputed core company named JLS. I thank my college and my faculty member for their unbounded support. I put forth my sincere gratitude to the placement cell who strive hard in the students getting placed. They have a separate record and work on it for good progresses. They have also arranged various programs in guiding us and training us, which ultimately ended up in getting us placed. It is a dream come true moment which was not possible without the guidance and support from my college, faculty and the placement cell. I once again thank everyone. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Parag Raju Bokade and I will be soon graduating from SRM IST Ramapuram campus with BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering, and I will be ready to start my career in corporately. It is offering me 18 LPA as CTC for the job title of software engineer. Along with cutting-edge facilities, SRM IST Ramapuram campus provided me with extremely intelligent, seasoned and supportive faculty members who assisted me in developing my abilities and knowledge. Every student who wants to become an engineer should definitely consider joining SRM IST Ramapuram campus because of its curriculum structure, environment and exposure to industry. The placement here in SRM Ramapuram campus covers many domains both in IT and
Mechanical will be in 704,
that can make you job ready for almost every profile.
Civil
And
609,
forget how helpful and
Biotech A and B
directing the
will be in
department was, and
605
the
and
placement and
606.
training cell
And
working.
biomedical will be in admin 8th floor 808. So this is your class arrangement for tomorrow. So from tomorrow you will assemble in your classrooms and orientations will be organized by your departments. So I have already shared the orientation details with you. So you will get all other details you require and information through the mail. So I request all of you to assemble tomorrow and for 5 days from tomorrow day after, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, you will have the orientation program. So we are awaiting guests who will soon arrive and join us. So please put your mobiles in, switch them off or put them in silent mode.
I make myself proactive
help us
by
have a
participating
smooth
in various
function.
inter and
Thank you.
intra-college events in both co-curricular and extracurricular activities. At the end of the journey, it made me a completely different person. Anyone who completes studies at SRM University will come out with better experience in both your personal and professional well-being. All the best for your future endeavors.
Hello everyone, I'm Ashwin Ramasubbu. A few of you might already know me. I'm from the second batch of mechanical engineering department. And after engineering, I ended up doing my MBA here in Canada. And I work for a company called Best Buy as an inventory analyst. And being part of this group is a privilege. And an alumni association can take us all a very long way than you can imagine. Not just in landing on our next jobs. A few of us here might be budding entrepreneurs, and a lot of us here would be looking forward to immigrating to another country. And this is a great opportunity for everyone here. I would like to thank the faculty for bringing up this initiation, and my best wishes for the management to take this forward. Thank you.
Hi, I am a parent of Samishka Padmanabhan, who graduated from SRM University in BTech Mechanical a couple of years back. Currently, she is pursuing her Masters in Renewable Energy Engineering and Management, one of the best universities in the world at Germany. I take special pride in thanking the faculty and management of SRM Ramapuram for providing a strong platform and personalized attention on every student, which has propelled my daughter to greater orbits. Needless to say, the faculty always emphasized and encouraged students to participate in various seminars, symposiums, and workshops nationally and internationally. I would like to share a few opportunities that my daughter availed while as a student in SRM, where she had the experience to work with many multinationals and pioneers in the field of automobile and mechanical engineering. To name a few, she had the opportunity to work with Ashok Leyland, Volvo, Railway Factory, Daimler, and she was also selected by ISRO Vikram Sarabhai Space Research Institute for 1-year internship program, which was a pride moment for her as well as for me as a parent. So I am sharing these pride moments with you so that you can encourage your girl child to opt for these courses and encourage them to achieve what they aspire for. Thank you.
dreams become reality with a perfect platform. Give wings to your ambition. Ignite it with power, with creativity, and let it fly. Let it fly high to reach the sky. Let your passion lead you.
requesting the dignitaries and occupy the seats on the dais. Please rise in your seats. SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus extends a very warm welcome to each one of you to the inauguration of the first BTech, BArc, BDES programs for the academic year 2023-24. Hearty welcome to you all. Please be seated. Pleasant morning to the August gathering. We extend a hearty welcome to every one of you present here. With the new day comes new strengths and new thoughts. We have all gathered here to inaugurate the first year BTech, BDES, BArc courses of SRM Institute of Science and Technology at the Ramapuram campus. And we wish the new entrants the very best in the years to come. Prayer is the key that opens us the treasures of God's mercies and blessings. It is the key that embraces us under His protection and safeguard. So let's commence the day with the Tamil Thai Valthu. I request all of you to rise in your seats.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடர்ந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராரும் வரணமென திகழ்பரத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கனமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தைத்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போலனை துலகும் என்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மறக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திரம்பியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே. गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः.
The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. Let's start the day with joy and a note of welcome. Our Dean, Engineering and Technology, who heads the College of Engineering and Technology at the helm of affairs, is an astute leader. I invite him to extend that warm welcome to the gathering. I request you, sir.
A very happy morning to the vibrant gathering. Today is a new day. Be open enough to see the opportunities. Be wise enough to be grateful. Be courageous enough to be happy. A beautiful morning wish to everyone gathered here for a new beginning. I deem it pleasure to welcome all the inaugural function of first year BTech, BArch, BDes programs for the academic year 2023-24. The SRM Institute of Science and Technology is a Category 1 deemed university in India, having NAC A++ grade and ranked 18 in all over India after few IITs, ranked by QS, Time Higher Education, Shanghai rankings in the world. So our slogan is Think SRM, Think Placement. We have received 1,700 plus placements for the academic year 22-23 with the highest package of 47 lakhs per annum and average salary of 5.5 lakhs per annum. I feel immensely glad to welcome our Honorable Chairman, Dr. R. Shivakumar sir, to this greater moments occasion for igniting these new aspirants with a special address. Hearty welcome to you, sir. It is my proud privilege to welcome Chief Guest, Mr. K. Raghunathan, Director, LSCG Relationship, Tata Consulting Services, Chennai, who has been magnanimous enough to accept our invite and to be in our midst today to deliver the inaugural address. A very hearty welcome to you, sir. It gives me a great pleasure in extending a warm welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Muthamichelvan sir, who is here as today to deliver the special address to inspire the young minds. Welcome you, sir. I'm indeed excited to welcome a man of experience and wisdom, Dr. N. Sethuraman sir, our respected Chief Director, SRM Group of Institution, Ramapuram and Trichy Campus. Hearty welcome you, sir. I take pleasure in welcoming an epitome of simplicity and dedication, Dr. V. Subbai Bharti sir, the respected Director, SRM Group of Institutions, Ramapuram Campus. Hearty welcome to you, sir. I welcome our respected Associate Director, Dr. K.V. Narayana sir, to this occasion. I also welcome Director Admissions, Dr. K. Kadarvan sir. With his support only, we are able to do the admission process for this academic year 23-24, sir. Hearty welcome to you, sir. Pleasure is mine to greet and welcome all the supporting deans, namely Dean Academics, Dean IQC, Assistant Director, IR Relations, Dean Campus Life, Dean Placements, and the head of the institutions of the sister concerned institutions, and all my team, HODs, and all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. A hearty welcome to all the people, sirs. I wholehearted welcome to the teaching and non-teaching fraternity who are instrumental in facilitating the academic year journey of the students. I am happy to welcome the enthusiastic, vibrant, energetic, daring students who are going to make a better tomorrow to this renowned campus. I am in fact most delighted to welcome the honorable respected parents who have a great dreams for their children and have reposed great faith in and entrusted the children. It is assured that it will be a second home for them. Hearty welcome to all the people, sir. Once again, I extended a warm welcome to all the people who are present here. Thanking you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. I wish you all the best for the future coming indoors. Thank you, Vandal.
Thank you, sir. The Kuttuvilakku symbolizes the Atma Jyoti, which is eternally knowledge bestowing. So let the Kuttuvilakku be lit. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to light the Kuttuvilakku and lend a Midas touch to the grand inauguration. I also request a student and parent to join us on stage for lighting the Kuttuvilakku.
Sir. Sir.
Let us pray to Lord Almighty that as the flame of the lamp burns upwards, we should acquire such knowledge that takes us to lofty ideals. Thank you, sirs. Amidst us today is a corporate luminary adorning the dais as chief guest, Sri K. Raghunathan. We express our heartfelt gratitude to the chief guest, and we would like to extend a token of our gratefulness and thankfulness to him. May I request our most honorable chairman, sir, to present a shawl, a bouquet, and a memento to the chief guest. Thank you, sir. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. On and off the dais, we have the leaders who show the path to success. I invite our Vice Principal Admin to present the leaders, the heads of the institution, and the various departments to the august gathering.
Good morning, all. Leadership is the capacity and the will to lead men and women to a common purpose and to imbibe character which inspires confidence. I feel happy to present before you the various administrators of our entire campus who lent their adroit support to our Dean, College of Engineering and Technology in various domains including academics, research, campus life, placement, and international relations. As we embark on this journey of excellence, it is with great pride that I present to you the HOEs whose expertise has steered us towards academic success. First on stage is the vibrant commenter, Dr. K.V. Narayanan, Associate Director, followed by the meticulous leader, Dr. M. Saravanan, Dean Academic. Next on stage is the diligent person, Dr. Jyoti Basu, Dean Placement. Up next is the insightful futurist Dr. V. Usha Menon, Dean Campus Life and Alumni Affairs. Coming after is the dynamic ideologist, Dr. Uma Ramanathan, Dean said. Next on stage is the passionate researcher, Dr. U. Ramachandraya, Dean Research. Ladies and gentlemen, with immense respect and admiration, I introduce to you the heads of various departments whose meticulous insights have been instrumental in achieving operational excellence. First on stage is myself, Dr. Balika J. Chelaya, Vice Principal Admin and Deputy HOD, CSC in Specialization, Artificial and Intelligence and Machine Learning. Stepping into the spotlight is the academic visionary, Dr. G. Prabharan, Vice Principal Academics. Up next is Dr. K. Raja, Professor and Head of the Department, total in charge of Computer Science and Engineering and Specializations. Followed by Dr. Shaini Dula, Deputy HOD, CSC, Specialization, Cyber Security. Coming after is Dr. S. Lily Shiba, Deputy HOD, CSC, Gaming and Cloud Computing. Next on stage is Dr. S. Suresh, Deputy HOD, CSC, IoT and CSBS. Up next is Dr. A. Uma Mageshwari, Deputy HOD, CSC, Big Data Analytics. Followed by Dr. J. Farita Banu, Deputy HOD, CSC. Featuring next is Dr. Rajeshwari Mukesh, Professor and Head, Information and Technology. Up next, Dr. Ponikumar Polasi, Professor and Head, ECE. On stage is Dr. Srinivas Ken, Professor and HOD, EEE. Next on, Dr. S. Swayam Balagan, Professor and HOD, Mechanical. Presenting next is Mr. D. Sendil Velan, HOD, Civil. Coming up is Dr. Ushus S. Kumar, HOD, Biomedical. Up next is Dr. Shanti, HOD, Biotech. On stage is AR in Ramesh, HOD, Architecture. Featuring next is Dr. Shakila Sadish, Professor and Head, Mathematics. Followed by Dr. Helen P. Kavida, Professor and HOD, Chemistry. Coming after is Dr. Ashok Hen, HOD, Physics. Up next is Dr. Rama V, Professor and Head, English and other foreign languages. Closing of the introduction is Mr. Karthik, Placement Officer. Let's give a warm round of applause to the HOEs and HODs who will undoubtedly lead our institution to new horizons of innovations and success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. a doctor of medicine and a great visionary, our most honorable chairman, SRM Group of Institutions, Ramapuram and Trichy campuses, always encourages innovation and supports the students ardently. Dear students, you are very fortunate to be here today to get to listen to this great luminary. At this most momentous juncture, may I request our most honorable chairman to present the presidential address.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Raghunathan, Director, TCS, respected parents, respected Vice Chancellor, Dr. Muthamchelvan, Chief Director, Director, Deputy Director, Deans, Head of the institutions, Head of departments, senior faculty members, dear staff, my dear students, and Sriram from TCS. Warm welcome to you. Good morning. Congratulations and best wishes to my dear students who have chosen this prestigious institution. You have come with a lot of expectations. All your dreams will be fulfilled here. We give that assurance, and also we expect your contributions for your success. Let's begin the journey. I wish to thank and convey my sincere appreciation to the parents for making SRM a part of career growth and overall development of your children. We have experienced faculty members, all the required infrastructures, latest technology here to provide all the knowledge and training expected. So again, I give my assurance to the parents that your children are in safe hands. There will be an overall development in them. Dear students, you have successfully completed your 10+2 and you have entered a professional institution. You will be elated, happy, joyful at this moment. It's a promotion from one phase to another phase. You are now should be more responsible. You have put effort in your +2 to get high scores, to get into this prestigious institution. We expect you to continue that effort for another 4 years. So that you will come out successfully. You have joined this institution with some expectation, with a goal in your mind. I'm sure each one of you has some goal in what you want to do after this 4 years program. If you don't have, maybe within next 30 days, have a very clear goal. If you don't have any goal, then you may not be focused and you'll be wasting your time. So your goal can be, one, you may like to take up a very good job, like Sriram will provide you a job. In TCS, specific. Okay. And you may like to take up a job. You may like to go for higher studies abroad. You may like to become an entrepreneur, or you may like to take up research. Anything can be your goal. We have all the facilities here to support it, to make your dream real. As Principal Dean mentioned, placement is not a problem here. Almost every day, one or other company is visiting, and that's not an issue here. You have to be ready. The company has to pick you. Ball is only in your court. Opportunities are given. It's up to you to pick up. Either it's a 5 lakh salary or 40 lakh salary. Everything is available. All the dream offers, mortgage offers, whatever they call. Everything is available here. It's up to you. Research, we have a research team. And you have facilities to proceed in that line also. Want to go abroad? We have a Dean International Relation, where we have MOU with 40 universities. Under Students Abroad program, hundreds of students are studying, where you can do a semester there and you can continue here. Or you want to become an entrepreneur? Again, we have that EDC cell. We have experts here to convert your ideas into a product, or to become a successful entrepreneur. We provide all the support, including we have a strong management department here to give all the input. So you have all the opportunity here. It's up to you to put into use. So have a very clear goal. The goal can change, that don't worry. Just now I've asked my staff to collect what you wish to become. Maybe in a day or two, you will be giving me a small note. I've asked the staff to collect. So in what way we can support you, help you. So both knowledge, skill, discipline, health, all the four are important. Here in the classroom, they provide you the knowledge. It's up to you. Here you have to learn. Then skill is important. If TCS comes here, they expect whether you are ready for the job. They are not interested in giving any more training, on-site training, right, sir? So you have to be ready. Now everything is changing. Today's job, almost 50-60% will not be there in another 5 years. You have to keep upskilling, reskilling. You have to keep acquire new skills, for which we have all the facilities here. We have everything is open. If we are not upskilling, reskilling, then we will be our knowledge will be obsolete. Our job will be in stake. So your learning, your upskilling, reskilling should be a continuous process. That's what I meant. Joint engineering, okay, I become engineer. Here, the job is guaranteed in SRM, so no problem. No. After your placement order, after you get the job, then the real problem will start. If you are not up to the level, then sustaining there will be a question mark. So spend all the 4 years usefully. Use your time, maximum time in acquiring skill and knowledge. We have all the support staff. We have a very good mentor system here. One mentor for every 20 students. You can get their help if you find anything difficult in your subject. Likewise, we have clubs in your institution, right from photography, fine arts, you name anything, it's there, literary club. Enroll in that. Let us see overall development in you. we have a vibrant campus life. So almost every alternate day there will be some activity through campus life. So here you get opportunity to expose your talent also. So make use of everything. And very important part which I want to convey in this session is your health, physical and mental health. Please take care of it. Try to avoid all the distractions which is going to disturb in your path. Please keep awareness oda irunga. Just keep away. 4 years may be fun. You'll be happy enjoying all those small things. But after 4 years, your life starts. So be focused on your goal. Keep all the other things away. Apparama, gradually, if necessary, then all those things can be engaged. Keep away from the drugs. That's very important. Everyone is talking about it now. Government. Right from the government. It affects the brain cells, neurons. So it affects your thinking capability, your memory, your decision making. Everything gets disturbed and mind becomes cloudy. Not able to, finally your performance will come down. Once your performance is low, health will deteriorate. Everything, your job will be at stake. So don't get into that habit. Be aware of it. Never ever touch it. It is going to spoil, ruin your family, your health, your family, and finally the country. So, dear students, experts are there in the dais. Muthamizhelvan, Vice Chancellor from SRM University is there, and Director from TCS is there. They'll be highlighting on the other areas which I have not covered. So, best wishes to one and all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It was indeed very effective, and I'm sure the students will imbibe whatever you have told them. Thank you very much, sir. An engineer by qualification, but a source of great knowledge in all domains, our beloved director, SRM IST Ramapuram campus stands tall. I request him to offer his felicitations.
Honorable Chairman, respected Chief Guest, most beloved Vice Chancellor, Chief Director, my dear colleagues, students and parents, very good morning to all of you. Today, dear students, we are formally induct you into the SRM big family of about 1 lakh students in our country, India, and several lakhs of alumni spread across the continents. All the best. You have selected our institution. You have selected to become an engineer. I would like to leave you only one question. Who is an engineer? What made you to take this as your career path? Doctor, you are able to clearly understand what a doctor is doing. But what made you to choose engineering as your career path? Engineer is one who provides solution to various problems by applying scientific principles with available resources which will impact society or human life positively, directly or indirectly. So simple. So you are the solution providers. There are a lot of problems. I'll quote 1 or 2 examples from our own places, like in Karur, a rural district where students They created their own toilets for their school with, the materials. They took 25-liter water cans and then they done some piping and then nicely they made their toilets with available materials. They had a problem, then they solved it. And you would have read about a girl in Tiruvannamalai. She made a solar-powered iron box, steam iron box, for her own father. She was awarded by National Innovation Foundation. In Pune, few students, they developed what is called a gravity light. For electricity, they used gravity, converts gravity energy into electrical energy. There are problems. With available materials, they made some innovation, frugal innovation. You have to keep it in mind, frugal innovation, which is the need of the hour for India. What is available with that, whether you are able to provide a solution. When you come out with an innovation, there are very good opportunities in India to start your own company. Innovative ideas, you can convert it into a product. Today, there are about 57,000 startups in India, amounting to about 450 million US dollars. That is a big market. It is a golden period in India today to Startup India movement for anybody comes out with an innovative idea. And institution, as Chairman expressed, we provide a lot of opportunities here. Anybody comes out with such ideas. For your information, now in this campus, 3 of our students who became an entrepreneur, starting their company, they are doing now. Your hostels, the entire laundry service is provided by an entrepreneur who is an alumni of our campus. And in this campus, there are several solar streetlights. Again, a company owned by our own alumni. And in many of our buildings, waterproofing done by our alumni who started a company. So like that, there are many success stories. And we expect you to do the same. India needs you. As Prime Minister expressed in his speech, India is going to become the 3rd largest economy in 3-4 years, probably. But it all depends on you. You are going to be the solution providers for India. And I assure all the support will be provided by the institution. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Seasoned academician as an English professor and a very inspiring leader, our respected Chief Director, SRM Group of Institutions, Ramapuram and Trichy campuses, will now offer his felicitations. I request you, sir.
Very good morning to everyone. Vanakkam, namaskar. I could see the students and parents expressing in their face the happiness. What for? Having chosen a right institution. When I say right institution, in terms of everything, whether infrastructure, good faculty, scope for innovation, scope for research, scope for sports, other activities. This is the place you have chosen. As said by our beloved chairman, you will get everything provided, you should make use of the opportunity. Distinguished chief guest will be able to tell you how you will get your placement by making yourself fit for it. Anybody can desire, but you should deserve it. This is what our faculty will do it. Our beloved Vice Chancellor will be able to tell you how SRM as a whole, SRM IST, formerly known as SRM University, will be able to tell you how we have made wonders not only in India but also in abroad. But I want to complete it with one last sentence. By this time, after director speech, you will all feel that you are an engineer. Yes, you are an engineer. But the country needs a good, complete human being. You may have so many degrees. You may have so many offers in placement. You may have everything. But if you are not a good soul, if you are not a good citizen, what is the use of having gained knowledge? Maybe in engineering or medicine. But one must be a good citizen of this country. One must be a good human being, for which there is a lot of scope here. By participating in various clubs, whether it is technology or oratorical competition or anything, you can develop that. But only thing is, I want students of Ramapuram to be worthy citizen of this country. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Associated with SRM Group right from its inception, our Honorable Vice Chancellor SRM IST, a professor of nanoscience and nanotechnology, looks forward to technology adoption and e-governance initiatives in the academic environment. Pleasure is mine to invite you, sir, to present the special address.
Very good morning to all of you. Good morning. Respected Chairman, esteemed Chief Guest, respected Chief Director, my other colleagues on the dais, off the dais, parents, and my dear students. It's quite a pleasure for me to take part in the induction program of Ramapuram campus for the academic year 2023-2024. Our chairman highlighted important points that you should have in your mind during the period of 4 years or 5 years of stay at SRM IST. I am here to give a glimpse of how big is this organization and what are the things that you can experience during your stay here. SRM Group started a school in the year 1968, then went into higher education in the year 1985, starting an engineering college with an intake of 180 students. We were offering 3 undergraduate programs, namely civil, mechanical, computer, and that was affiliated to Madras University at that point in time. So probably you're recording it live. Okay. Now, then College of Physiotherapy, Occupational Therapy, Nursing, Pharmacy. We have been doing as an affiliated institution to the government universities. But at some point in time, when we have been doing so well, there were a lot of restrictions as being an affiliated college. So we wanted to have freedom, and you all know that freedom comes with responsibility. Not only with responsibility, it also comes with certain risk. chairman was managing the SRM Dental College, which was started in 1996. So then SRM Engineering College, we wanted to go in for a multidisciplinary university in 2000. So now after this NEP 2020, everybody talks about multidisciplinary university. So that was the vision of SRM Group. And in 2002, SRM Dental College became the deemed university. And I still remember the committee which inspected the dental college made a mention that SRM Dental College is a model dental college for our country. That was the, I'm sure Chairman will be remembering that. Then subsequently in 2003, SRM Engineering College was brought into the ambit. Then we happened to add other institutions. And today, I can boldly say that we are the largest multidisciplinary university in the country. Just to give you in terms of numbers, because you should know in which institution you have joined. We had an intake of 180 per year in 1985. That was for engineering college. And after that, more colleges have been added. And today, SRM Institute of Science and Technology operates from 5 campuses. And we offer program under different faculty, namely engineering and technology, law, management, agriculture, faculty of health and medical sciences. But for veterinary, we have all programs being offered here. So we have moved on from 1985 to 2023 with an intake of 180 per year to about 22,000 per year. That's the phenomenal growth of this SRM group. And you may be wondering that as you grow, there'll be a lot of challenges. So we have overcome all those challenges. And out of 1,070 universities in the country, we happen to be in the top 20. So having a huge infrastructure, huge faculty numbers, huge student strength, and that's how we have been working on. So when we were able to do all these things, you might ask me what are the risks that SRM has taken to transit from an affiliated college to university. The first and foremost risk that we took is, can we maintain the brand name of SRM? Because as an affiliated college, we have been doing very well. Because the certificate is issued by the university. So when we happen to issue our own degree certificate, how that is going to be looked up by the industries and institutions across India and across the globe. So that was the first thing that we have been looking at. So I was saying freedom to risk. The second one is the financial stability, and the third one is operations. We have so many campuses, how do you effectively run? And you believe it or not, we have overcome all these things, and today we stand tall. The main contribution is from the students like you. That Subhaya Bharati was mentioning about the alumni network. Little over 1.7 lakh alumni have graduated from this institution, and they're across the globe. Today, networking is very, very important. That will be an easy thing for you. That's the first advantage. Second one is, when you are an affiliated college, you happen to teach what is prescribed by a particular university, and then you may not be in a position to go beyond. But here, we look at learning beyond the classroom. If you just look at the lectures if you listen to lectures that is being discussed in the classroom, that's not going to be sufficient. During our time, the information was very limited. Even to get a book, it was so difficult. So the teachers were only the source of information, but today it's not so. The information is abundant. It all depends how you filter those information and then consume it. So learning beyond your classroom makes you a little different from your friends. As mentioned, take active part in all the clubs, societies, professional societies, and there will be a number of tech teams available. So these tech teams will help you to transform your theoretical knowledge into practical knowledge, and you will be given an opportunity to take part in national and international competitions. So be a part of all these things, and that will help you a lot. The third one is research. Today everybody talks about research. Research was something unreachable about 3 decades ago or so, because only some senior persons connected with the research bent of mind, they'll be into it. Then some research scholars, then some postgraduate students. But today, research is there for everyone. This year, we have introduced what is called as a research opportunity for undergraduate students. So you can be a part of the team. You'll be attached to a mentor, try out your ideas, and we will help you to publish in a reputed journal. So if that is done, then you'll be given certain amount of credits that will be transferred to your transcript. So if research is your domain, your interest, there is an opportunity for that too. And we have good facilities for carrying out research. If you feel that it is available in the other campuses, feel free to make use of all those facilities. It is not that you should confine only to this campus and you should not use the facilities in other campus. You are most welcome to use all the facilities across all campuses. The strong part is about 1/3 of our faculty are very research intensive. We have been always looking for people with postdoc qualification, both within the country, or within the country and outside the country. So they help us to identify the talent or the research interest among the students, and they mentor them. Today, if you look at the profile of institution, one of the indicators is how good is the research happening in a particular university. To measure that, they look at the number of publications, they look at the number of funded projects, they look at consultancy, and all those things are measurable. But we insist on quality research work. You would have heard about Nature Index Journal, which happens to be a top-ranked journal which publishes the quality research of the scientists. And every year, this Nature Index Journal gives the institutional output. In the recent announcement, SRM Institute of Science and Technology stands at the 29th place in the country and second among the private universities. 10 of our faculty members happen to publish 14 papers in Nature Index Journal in 1 year. And there is a long way to go. So if you want quality, quality is here. Then the fourth point is the entrepreneurship, which has been touched by all the speakers. We have made design thinking as a core course for all the BTech students. 160 of our faculty members are trained in delivering this design thinking course. Our faculty members have been trained by School of Design Thinking. And then we happen to send our faculty to industries to understand what is happening as on date and what is the future requirement. And we call that program as a faculty industry immersion program, where they happen to spend about 2 weeks to 3 months in the industry. Once they come back, they'll be in a position to add value to their teaching and also to the colleagues in the department. Every program requires what's called as a project report. If it's a 4-year degree program, during the 8th semester you are supposed to submit a project report. Since 2019, we have made a slight modification that if some of you are interested to become an entrepreneur, if you have a business plan, and if you can tell us that this is the roadmap and that's what I'm going to do, then probably, depending on the merit of the proposal, we'll consider that as equivalent to your final project. Lot of examples are there where our students have been doing extremely well. Abhinav Raisal is an automotive startup working on e-mobility. They were incubated and recently they got a grant of 200 crores from Forgings. Some of our companies like Paras Robotics, Big Bang Boom, they have been supplying equipment to the defense organization. Some of them are into healthcare, some of them are into software, and I can go on listing the achievements by our students. Now, how do you create the environment is much more important. There will be a lot of competitions happening in the campus. We call that as hackathon, ideathon, challenge labs, or idea clinics. Be a part of all these events. That will sharpen your knowledge, and then that will make you to think differently and see where you want to go. Be a part of all these competitions. You will gain a lot of information just by participating. Our students have been doing well in sports and games too. A student by name Netra Akmanan happened to be the first woman sailor to represent India in Tokyo Olympics from SRM IST. A lot of grandmasters are there. Students are doing well in NCC, NSS. So you have a lot of opportunity to explore during your stay at SRM IST. Always look for opportunities. Look for things that are available. Try to exhaust those things. Then if it is not available, then come to us. We will try to create something for you. So our job is to not only prepare you for your exams, but prepare you for your life. We are here to inspire you. We are here to engage you, and we are here to transform you. And that's our motto. So with this, I join our chairman in welcoming you all to the portals of SRM Institute of Science and Technology for pursuing your BTech program or BDES or BR program. I am confident that your stay will be very fruitful and rewarding And after 4 years or 5 years of study here, you will definitely be in a better spot and contribute to the country. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening the students with what they can look forward to. Thank you very much. A true leader has the capacity to translate vision into reality. In our midst today is one such great leader, the chief guest, Mr. Raghunathan, Global Account Director, LSEG Relationship, Tata Consultancy Services. I feel honored to present before you the credentials of our chief guest. Having successfully completed nearly 3 decades of service in Tata Consultancy Services, Mr. Raghunathan is currently leading a segment in BFSI domain in UK, taking care of the London Stock Exchange Group, LSEG, customers in their journey towards business transformation and excellence. He offers services to the customers across application development, maintenance and support, infrastructure, and cloud services, hence positioned as the largest and strategic vendor in their transformation journey. Earlier, he managed the Enterprise Intelligent Automation EIA unit of TCS as a key lead, whence he took up the responsibility in establishing the Machine First Delivery Model MFDM, developing automation solution leveraging Ignio across various consumers. Mr. Raghunathan has managed the complete ports operation business in TTH, a non-linear solution originally developed by CMC. There, he successfully positioned his product and developed the solution for various port operators across the globe. In his assignment with Retail and CPG Business Division for around 7 years, he has grown both Nielsen account and Best Buy account. After he took over the ownership of Nielsen account in 2008, he developed this account as the topmost account of TCS in 2010 with a revenue of US dollars 300 plus in financial year 2011. When he served in telecom business vertical for 12 years, where he managed British Telecom for almost 4 years, he grew this BT account from GBP 35 to 275 in 4 years with a margin of over 50%, notably first to achieve the 10 by 90 working model in TCS. Mr. Raghunathan had the opportunity to handle new customers almost every 4 years and managed to grow every account into a big multi-million dollar revenue. No wonder he's won awards galore. He won the Corporate Blitz Award 4 times in 3 different accounts for excellence in execution. Undoubtedly, he fills the chief guest's chair fittingly today. I request you, sir, to present the inaugural address.
Thank you, ma'am, for this introduction. A very good morning to everyone. Good morning, students. Okay, I hope you all had breakfast, right? Okay. First of all, I would like to thank SRM institution for inviting me as a chief guest for this grand, I would say, the opening day of this year. And our chairman, vice chancellor, and all the dignitaries on the stage spoke about what SRM as an institution can provide to you, right? And the infrastructure and the kind of exposure they can provide to you for you to utilize. So no doubt, we have been associated, we as a company associated with this institution for many years, and we have many students from the university, from this university working with us and in big roles and across the globe. So no doubt this university provides all the opportunities for you. Now I want to give a slight spin to this discussion in terms of what as a company, what we expect when you all come out of the institution,
right? The institution provides all the facilities, the knowledge, right? All the exposure that you need. But when you come out, what do we expect when you want to work in a company like TCS or any of the companies, right? I just want to give a quick spin to that. See, you all coming from school, right? Until last year, until a few days or a few months before you were in the school. And the teachers took care of you, a lot of spoon feeding happened. Now you're all come out of that environment into a college environment, right? Now you're all going to the colleges, right? And especially professional. You're all getting into the professional, got into the professional college, and I'm sure your parents are very proud that my son, daughter, whoever it is, joined a professional course with a prestigious institution called SRM, right? That's all, they're all very proud, and I'm sure they have really motivated you and to kind of make you get an admission and then be here. So this is good news. Now, when you are here, right, as I said, you are moving out of the school environment to the college environment, and there are no more teachers. You call them lecturers or professors, right? That's how you address them. End of the day, they're all teachers for you. They are providing the knowledge and wisdom for you, right? Now, it's very important for you all to understand the transformation that you go through from school to a college, because after this 4 years, you're all called professionals, right? You might still want to do higher studies or whatever, but you're all called professionals. So there's a lot of expectation on you as an individual when you come out, right? You join any organization, that's the expectation. That 4 years you have studied. So this is the expectation that we have, right? There are few things I want to highlight, which is important, which we have gone through that, right? That's why I just want to highlight. First thing you talk about is he talked about being a great human, humility. All these things are important when you develop. But very importantly, I want you to focus on communication. I've personally experienced the challenges of our own people struggling to communicate, right? Especially when you come to organizations like TCS, you work for multinational customers, right? Your language is very important when you want to communicate. I mean, at office, probably with your colleagues, you might be talking in the local language, but pretty much when you start working with the customers, you'll be talking in a language, right? Probably English. Which is the most common spoken language compared to, I mean, I'm not talking about some of the Latin American languages or something. English. See, I found it difficult for, at least I've seen, people struggling to communicate effectively in English. 2 or 3 months before I was here in this campus, there was a project day, the function was going on, and I was put on as a judge for the IT stream, and I think I evaluated 5 teams. I talked to the 5 teams to understand what they have done. The excellent work done by the team. But when I went there, the team started introducing themselves, and then by default, they've started speaking in Tamil to explain the project. Maybe they are good in bringing the best when they are talking in their local language, right? First, I asked them, how do you assume that I know Tamil? I asked these guys. You guys have suddenly jumped and then started explaining in Tamil. How do you know that I understand Tamil? Of course, I understand Tamil, but I asked him. You guys have suddenly jumped on your own explaining. Maybe you are trying to explain the best of what you have done using the comfortable language, which is okay, but it's not going to be good enough. So, very important to develop that skill. And I'm sure institution provides a lot of opportunity to get into that kind of a learning, right? I mean, even after joining institution, we also develop that kind of, but it is very important for you to pick up that language. It's not easy, right? We're all from different background, right? Maybe your parents are not so educated. There are different combination of situation that we have, but please apply yourself, learn the language, because it's very essential to communicate. You know this is the most spoken language across the globe. we can survive that. But it's important for you to pick up language, and you should know whatever you're explaining, explain it with this language so that you can make your other side of the table, your customer, whoever it is, you can make them understand well. So it's very important, because this we have seen when people joining the organization, they're struggling a lot, especially when you're working from here and then you're doing the conversation over Teams or over phone. It's very, very difficult. One, to understand their style of speaking. Two, you want to communicate what you want to communicate clearly, right? Make sure the other person understands. So it's very important to pick up this. I'm not talking about other languages like Java, Perl, and okay, they're all there. I'm talking about the basic English because it's very important. This we have seen, there's a lot of struggle going through, and people get demotivated if they are not able to communicate, if they are struggling to understand what the customer speaks over phone. All those things matter. So very important, number one. Number two, see, you join various branches, computer science, mechanical, electrical. I mean, there are all the branches of engineering, and you're going to study for 4 years, right? 8 semesters. It's very important to learn the fundamentals. I used to ask, I mean, long before, when you go for campus interviews and all, I used to ask a mechanical engineering student. He comes to TCS for interview saying, I know C, I know Java, I know. I'll say, you have studied 4 years. Can you tell me the difference between a 2-stroke engine and a 4-stroke engine? So he'll be a little puzzled in saying, I'm coming to TCS as a software programmer, and that's the interview. I'm sitting here and somebody is asking me about the difference between a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke engine. So he will say, sir, I studied in 2nd semester, but I know how to write a Java program. I said, Java program is fine. You have studied mechanical engineering. That's the fundamental that you have gone through for so many years. Are you strong in your fundamentals? It's very, very important. Whichever branch you are studying, stick to the basics. Your fundamentals is like a strong foundation. If you have a strong foundation, then you can stand any longer. Anytime it's possible for you to answer the question if your fundamentals are strong. It's not like I studied one paper in 3rd semester, I forgot. Now we're in 8th semester, I forgot. That's not the answer. Go back to the fundamentals, stick to the basics, learn. It's very, very important, because this is something that you guys are going to go through. So stick to her. I mean, he mentioned about marks are fine, but career is important. Knowledge is important. Wisdom is important. Stick to your basics. That's very important. Third, he also mentioned about freedom and responsibility. You have all the freedom to do whatever you want. But are you utilizing in the right direction? The institution provides all the facilities for you. You talked about clubs, you talked about various things. Right? Are we into this? Are you utilizing all of them for your learning? So I'll tell you, you're all now standing in the line. Race has started. Right? Everybody is standing in the line. I think day 1, the gunshot start, you all started walking, running. Now, all of you, 4 years down the line, you'll become engineers, you'll become professional and all. But who's going to run fast? The person who's learning more is going to run faster. Because this is a knowledge industry. What you learn today become obsolete tomorrow. Right? In our days, Sriram can vouch for it, in our days, moving away from mainframe into client-server kind of technology, and then looking at Java and other things, we thought that's the big change. Now, Java is legacy. You name any technology, it becomes legacy, and then the new things coming up. Yesterday it was ChatGPT we were talking about, today we are talking about generative AI. I mean, every day something or other is getting exploded. Are we ready to catch up with that technology explosion? And you have to, you don't have a choice. We have to, we are learning every day. So the learning is one which is kind of making us run faster and faster. Because when we connect with the customer, when we talk to the customer, when we talk to them about business, transformation, etc., we need to understand their business problem and then provide solutions with the technology. Today, no business can run without any technology evolution. Technology decides the business growth. Name any industry. So it's important for us to understand the business terminology as well as what technology can solve for them. I can't be talking about I can develop an application with COBOL or Fortran which I've learned, right? Nobody knows what it is. So we need to continue to learn the latest technology, help the customer, tell them I'm ready to solve your problem with this technology. This is a problem I understood, your business problem. But are you ready to learn that fast? By the time you finish, you start learning something. By the time you finish in 4 years, that would have become obsolete. Something else would have been there. This is a knowledge industry. It is exploding very fast. The only way you can stay in the race is by learning. Continuous learning. Every day you'll have to update yourself. That's the need of the hour today. That's how the technology world is getting exploded. Right? And your teachers, your mentors are here. They can only guide you to a certain extent. They can only show you the path. But walking in that path, it is up to you. Don't think that I'm giving a lot of lecture for you. No. I'm making you understand because in no time you'll become first year, second year, third year, all these things will go fast. Then you will realize, oh, I'm already in final year. What am I going to do? Am I going to go into further studies? Am I going to get a job? I'm going to get into a startup company. I'm going to get into a research kind of. So you have to decide quickly, right? So for that, prepare yourself mentally. Very, very important. Freedom and response we talked about. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy your days. Go after your passion. I'm sure until now, until your school days, you would have been playing some games, you have been good in some arts, music, so many things, a lot of passion. Don't give away your passion. Continue to focus on passion. That gives a lot of mental relief, especially in this world where stress becomes a common word. Everybody talks about stress. Right from LKG student, everybody is talking about stress these days. And the doctor says, you have all the problem because of get away from stress, you will be all right. What do you mean? It's not like a shirt I can remove, stress is gone, right? It's all built in. The environment, the peer pressure, whatever you call, that's the world we are in now. The only way to get away from this is stick to your passion. I can tell you, in my 4 years, I did mechanical engineering. I passed out in 88. 35 years I've completed in the industry now. 1/3 of my chemical engineering I would have spent on the ground in 4 years. Or 1/3 or almost 40% of my time I would have spent on the ground playing cricket. That's my passion. I represented college, I represented university, all of them. But the passion. That doesn't mean that I did not do well in my studies. The remaining time I studied well. I was the university's 6th rank holder when I passed out. So, but what I'm saying is, stick to the passion. That's going to be very, very, very important as a stress buster, and that gives a lot of energy for you. Anything, any sport, any activity, arts or anything, stick to that. Never give up. There'll be a lot of pressure, work pressure, your project, assignment, etc., 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 but never give up. That's very important. That can energize you more to do better. Right? And another important thing, form a good set of friends, network. He talked about how important is network. Form a good set of friends, team, network. That's going to be important to share your feelings. Right? Not every day everybody is going to be in a happy moment, right? We go through all the ups and downs. But when you have a good friends around you, next 4 years is going to be a lot of friends around you, right? Build a good network of friends and continue to share a lot of good things, bad things, whatever. Continue to share. You learn a lot during these days. This is the best time of the year, best time of your career, I would say, because you're not into job, but you are getting there. You're getting into a professional life, but this is the foundation. Next 4 years are going to be a foundation for you. So the only thing you need to focus on, enjoy your day, play, learn. Nothing else. Learning, playing, learning, playing. That will keep you energized, that will keep you motivated, that will keep you ahead of your friends. The more you learn, the faster you run. That will keep you ahead of your friends. And of course, your guides, your professors, mentors, all of them are there to show you the path. They will guide you, but you got to run. It is not like a school where they kind of teach everything is on the books. You write an exam. No. Those days are gone. Now you are slowly getting into a professional environment where you have to research a lot of things. As he mentioned, those days research was is kind of a far-reach situation. Now you just Google it. You get an answer for everything. Right? So utilize it in the right direction. And the social media, if you use it in the right direction, it's a boon. But you can also go to the other side. Be careful. I'm not saying you can't use phones and things like that. No, you can. Today, without that, I don't think. There was a survey recently, number of toothbrush versus number of mobile phones, right, among the population. And number of mobile phones is almost 1.5 times or 2 times the number of toothbrush used by the people. That's the explosion. Again, it's a technology, but use it in the right sense. Nowadays, even at home, it's a very common scene. A father, mother, daughter, son, all of them are stuck to the sofa with a mobile phone. They're not even talking. This is very common. I don't think we can get away from that. More and more we are getting dependent on that, but use it in the right sense. Don't go to the other side of the social media, the complexity that we are getting into. Use it for the right purpose, use it for the knowledge, again use it for learning. That will help you to scale high, learn new things. So very, very important to stick to learning. Next 4 years is going to be only that. The more you learn, the faster you run. The opportunities are plenty. There are so many companies visiting. I mean, you talked about 400 companies visiting here for campus. So getting a job is not a difficult thing, but are you getting into the right job? Are you getting into the dream job that you're looking for? Are you getting into the passion that you're looking for? That is what is important. Go after your passion. Then you'll do well. Nobody needs to motivate you. I keep talking. I'm a cricket fan. I keep talking. Can anybody motivate Sachin Tendulkar? Anyone in the world? No way. The passion, the fire in him is making him play well. It's not like somebody has to come and motivate him. Okay, you go play. No, the fire in him, the passion in him to drives that. That's what should happen. Right? Your mentors, your guides, your teachers will spot the talent, they'll guide you. But after that, you'll have to pick and run on your own. Use that opportunity. And the university provides, the institution provides all the great facility and the touch points with all the mentors and guides. That's how your seniors have gone and doing great. They're working in great companies. They're doing a lot of good things. So the same opportunity is given here. It is up to you guys to take it and run. But enjoy your days. It's not like when I say learning, it's like become bookworm and keep studying. No, I said I spend 40% of my time in the ground. Enjoy your time, because that passion, that extracurricular activities that you are involved, that's going to give you the energy. Or I would call it as a stress buster. Just go and play badminton for 1 hour. Keep hitting. Probably all your stress is gone. I keep talking about sports because I'm a sports person, but like that, anything. Maybe you have a singing, you have a passion in drawing, or any of these. Pick it up and then run. That will give you a good break, and your mind will be relieved. Then you can focus more when you come back and study. Focus your attention only on studies. It's your attitude what matters. When we come for the campus, it's not like we are going to look at how much of knowledge that you have across various technologies. No. What kind of attitude you have to learn? Passion for learn. Are you a person who is ready to learn something quick? That's what we are looking for. Because whatever you learn becomes, by the time you come to the final year, it becomes obsolete. Something else comes. All we are looking for is, do you have the right attitude to learn? Do you have the right attitude to get into some challenges? Don't run away. Face the challenges and try to solve it. He gave a beautiful definition of what an engineer is, right? The analytical skill is very important. That is what differentiates engineer from others. Analyze the behavior of analysis. Any problem you know how to analyze, then you find the solution. I heard a small joke. There was a Mercedes-Benz factory, and there was a guy who was doing some repair, and somebody went to him saying that my car had a problem, and he gave it to him. And the guy was looking all over. The analysis time, probably I would say. He was spending a lot of time without touching anything. He was just looking, open the bonnet, and then keep on looking all the thing. And finally, he took a screwdriver and then turned one screw, saying, "You're done. And you'll have to pay me 5,000 rupees. So the guy was asking, "What did you do? You did not do anything. You were just looking at the car, and finally you took a screwdriver, turned one screw, and saying everything is all right. Why should I pay so much, or what is so difficult?" So the answer he gave is, you look at that, look at the number of screws you have here. The knowledge I have is which screw to be touched. That's what makes the difference. Right? So it is not about the work he did, it is about the analysis he did to change it. That's what makes the difference. So it's very, very important to stick to the basics. Learn the fundamental. I don't think your professors or guides or mentors are going to say no if you ask this question multiple times. Until your basics are clear, ask the question. May not be in the class, maybe outside, separately, whichever way. Ask questions. Try to be inquisitive. The more questions you ask, you will learn a lot. Right? Even if they are not able to give you 100% satisfied answer to you, you can still further Google, go dig it out, do research. So that is important. That learning is what is going to keep you motivated, because this is a knowledge industry, I told you. There's nothing like I've done 4 years, I've become an engineer. No way. After 30 years, we still have to learn what's happening in the industry, otherwise I can't stand in the role that I'm doing, or I can't face my customer. That's the nature of business we are working, the industry that we are in. And it's going to be further complicated going further, right? So it's important for all of you to understand that. Stick to the basics. Enjoy your day. Have loads of fun during these 4 years. You will not get this kind of life again. Once you become a professional and get into work, you will not get it. I still miss my college days. You will not get this time back. Enjoy your time. But along with that, focus on your studies. Learning. I won't even say studies, it's really learning. Because the moment you say studies, you're talking about marks, semester. No. It'll happen. Learn the basics. If somebody asks the question, after studying 4 years of mechanical engineering, the difference between a 2-stroke and a 4-stroke, if he is not able to answer it, or DC motor or AC motor, and a guy who's studying electrical, if he is not able to explain, you can ask yourself the question, what have I done 4 years if I don't answer this simple question? It's important. So, put yourself in that place. Time will run off. Today is 23, another 3 years, 4 years, you are all done. You are in the final year. And never get into a situation of telling somebody, I studied something in the semester, second semester, third semester, I forgot. No way. If you learn the basics well, it will not go away. So stick to the basics, enjoy your days in the college. College, the institution provides excellent atmosphere for you, right? Be it sports, be it research, be it anything, they talk about it, all the infrastructure. So you won't get a better opportunity, and you're all in the right place. Enjoy your days. Next 4 years should be very, very cherishable. Every day should be a great memory for you. If you plan like that, I'm sure you'll enjoy. You'll feel so happy being in the university for the next 4 years. And then come out as a very, very successful professional. And that's what we're all looking for. And I'm sure I will continue in TCS another 4 years. I'm only 35. I'll still continue. And I'm sure we can see many of you coming to TCS in 4 years down the line. Right? And since your parents, I think some of the parents are here. So thank you for coming here, parents, and on behalf of the institution, I would say that your children will come out very successfully and make you all very proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. You've opened up a lot of avenues that the students can ponder over. Thank you very much, sir. Being an alumni is not just a title, but a lifelong commitment to the growth and success of the institution. We have a very strong alumni network, and at this juncture, I invite our very prestigious alumni, S. Saraswati, to join us on stage. She is the Managing Director, National Steel Industries, Chennai. She is the treasurer of the alumni team, and she is the 2013 to 17 CSC student. So may I now request our Honorable Chairman to present a memento to Saraswati. Thank you, sir. I invite Saraswati to share her fond memories.
A very good morning to one and all present here. I am very happy to be a part of SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram campus first year inaugural session for the first year students of College of Engineering and Technology. கனிடை ஏறிய சுளையும் முற்றல் களிடை ஏறிய சாரும் பனிமலர் ஏறிய தேனும் காய்ச்சி பாகிடை ஏறிய சுவையும் நனிப்பசு பொழியும் பாலும் தென்னை நல்கிய குளிரல் நீரும் இனியனை என்பேன் எனினும் தமிழை எண்ணுயிர் என்பேன் கண்டீர். அத்தகைய தமிழ் அன்னைக்கு வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்து என் உரையை தொடங்குகிறேன். A very good morning, and I am Saraswati Saravanan, Managing Director of National Steel Industries and a certified professional trainer, and I'm very proud to say that I'm an alumni of SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram campus, of Computer Science and Engineering Department of Ramapuram campus, as well as an MBA graduate and a gold medalist. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. I would like to quote Naladiyar, கல்வி கரையில கற்பவர் நாள் சில மெல்ல நினைக்கின் பிணிபல தெளிந்து ஆராய்ந்து அமையுடைய கற்பவே நீரொழிய பாலன் குறுகின் தெரிந்து. It means that life is short, but you have to learn every day. It means you have to study and gain knowledge, not only studying to get marks, but also gaining a deeper knowledge about the subject you study so that you perform well academically as well as get the desired career. They say, if opportunity doesn't knock the door, build the door. But my dear friends, you have chosen the right path. You have chosen and you're very fortunate. You all have got an opportunity to study in this renowned institution, SRM Institute of Science and Technology Ramapuram campus, which is a place for learning, discovery, innovation, expression, and discourse. Institution has crossed more than 4 decades with 6,000 plus placements of students successfully from various departments, many entrepreneurs, and good infrastructure with all the amenities. Developing students is not only in aspect of academics, but also in sports, culturals, and other extracurricular activities, thereby building the leadership quality in them even before completing the course. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while the companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. This is a poem by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Yes, always be determined to achieve your goals. This is the right time to decide your career. Work for it day and night, plan it, schedule it. Keep yourself updated with all the technological advancements and skills required. Reminiscing my college days, I always feel happy and content. I am not only the first rank holder, but I was also equally participating and leading all the culturals and sports team as well. So it is in your hands to make use of the opportunity and come out with flying colors. I would like to quote Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He once said, learning gives creativity, creativity leads to thinking, thinking provides the knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. Yes, learning is therefore highly essential and can aid in our improvement and goal achievement. I have done so many training programs and guest lecture in our college itself, as well as after getting opportunity in our college as a trainer. Now I'm working as a trainer program, as well as I'm a part of RLI leadership program in Lines International, and now I'm working as a trainer across Tamil Nadu, and I have done more than 50 to 60 training programs in various schools and colleges. And I'm very proud to say it's all because of the opportunity I got in SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus. Our campus, learning is therefore highly essential, as I said already. Faculty in our campus are very friendly and they equip us with all the required knowledge and skills. Our campus is the best epitome of national integrity because here we meet our friends of various languages, culture. Still, we all have that oneness. Yes, we are proud students of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Ramapuram campus. I'm also a region chairperson in Lines International, which is an NGO service organization. I would say it is all because of my institution helping everyone achieve at high scholarly levels and prepare them for positions in leadership and service. மன்னனும் மாசர கற்றோனும் இருப்பின் மன்னனின் சீதூக்கி மாசன் கற்றோர் தான் சிறப்பு. ஏன் மன்னனுக்கு விட மாசனை கற்றோர் ஏன் சிறப்புனா, because an educated person gets his reputed place wherever he goes. My sincere thankfulness to all the faculties who were supportive in all my endeavors, and it's all because of them I'm here as an entrepreneur, and thanks to all the dignitaries who gave me this opportunity to address you all. Never give up your passion, as the chief guest said, because your passion, I'm a Bharatanatyam dancer and singer as well. So whenever I do training programs or whenever I do my business, I always feel, see, I don't say that I feel stressful because I'm doing something which is my passion too. And I always practice the passion, which is my dancing as well as singing. So as our chief guest said, never leave your passion, also practice that. And as our chairman said, don't get into any distractions. Follow your goals, follow it. This is the time to learn everything, follow your career, and never get into any distractions. எங்கும் பாரடா இப்புவி மக்களை, பாரடா உனது மானுட பரப்பை, பாரடா உன்னுடன் பிறந்த பட்டாளம், என்குலம் என்றுனை தன்னிடம் ஒட்டி மட்கட்பெருங்கடல் பார்த்து மகிழ்ச்சிக்கொள், அறிவை விரிசை அகண்டமாக்கு, விசால பார்வையால் விழுங்கு மக்களை அனைத்துக் கொள்ளுனை சங்கமமாக்கு, மானுட சமுத்திரம் நான் என்று கூறி என்ற பாவேந்தரின் வரிகளை நினைவுகூர்ந்து லெட்ஸ் லேர்ன் லீப் அண்ட் லீட் த வேர்ல்ட் என்று கூறி வாய்ப்பளித்தமைக்கு நன்றி கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். And thank you so much for this opportunity, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Saraswati. May I now invite one of our parents, Mr. Sriram Chatty, Chief Digital and Technology Officer, Global Head of Payments, Tata Consultancy Services, to share his thoughts.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think everyone pretty much spoke at length, and you probably have confidence now that you're in the right place. I stand here as a parent, and I also stand here as professional like Raghu. I've been in the industry for 25 years. I'm a CTO for a business unit within TCS, one of the 4 CTOs of TCS. So I have a unique perspective as I sit here in this room today, right? Looking at why you all here, right, as parents, and what is that you should expect as students. First, let's talk about the parents part. As a parent, I've gone through. In the day-to-day work as a technology officer, I have a lot of colleagues of mine and a lot of parents reaching out, asking questions. What branch should we take? Which college should we join? What should be the career options? What are things that we can do in order to progress better in the career? Right? All these are valid questions as parents. As a parent, when I apply myself in the same situation, I have my own evaluation. We have gone through, days and maybe months of evaluation, discussing with my son on what should be the options, what should we consider, right? I think there was a very clear conversation earlier on what all the various things this university does in bringing everything together, the focus on academics, the focus on research, which is super important, and the opportunities for entrepreneurs, right? To bring in the passion of creating jobs and, applying your passion to do that work, right? All those aspects we found SRM, specifically Ramapuram campus. We interacted with the professors, we interacted with HODs and had an opportunity to do that. That we believe, right, is a very important thing. A university that provides you an opportunity to bring everything together and gives you an opportunity, right, for your ward to excel, right? So as a parent, I'm convinced I have my son in the right place. We had opportunities to look at other institutes. We had opportunity to look at, as many of you, right? You all had opportunities for your son to look. As a parent, I'm convinced that my son is in the right place, right? So that's the first thing from my unique perspective as being a parent and the process that we have gone through in selecting this institute. As a student, I think the dignitaries here talked about how you are changing from a school-based studying, which is very controlled, managed, marks-based, and you pass and you move on, to a professional learning, right, which is self-driven, self-motivated, right? It's a big change. While many of you feel that the hard part of studying, scoring, and gaining marks is done, your first year is the most important area, not just for your career, but for your life. Many of you might not realize it. Many of you might think that it is just another institute. I'm going to learn some mathematics, I'm going to learn some science, English, languages, and a bunch of other things which has nothing to do with engineering. Very, very important, because it fundamentally defines how you would apply yourself in the future. So when we find some few in our campus interviews, right, we talked about asking questions like, as a mechanical engineer, what is that you would look for? Fundamentally, if you come and tell us that I've learned programming and I have high marks, that's not good enough, right? What is important for is, I think it was mentioned multiple times in the past, and I don't want to labor repeating the same thing. How good is your ability and your acumen to learn and understand? If you're saying I'm passing your subjects every semester, that's not good enough. Have you learned, right? So I'll give you an example. In the first year, I'm sure you're going to learn something on sparse set metrics, right? When I learned it, I scratched my head. I said, what am I going to use this for? When will I use it? 25 years down the line, when I'm solving problems on artificial intelligence, right? The learning that I had on sparse set metrics is what comes to your rescue. That's what. So it is not sufficient for you to just learn subjects, pass your semester, move on. Please internalize it. Learn it. It's very important. Have the passion for that learning. Understand the details. Once you have that, you are motivated. Once you're motivated, you would naturally start applying yourself to the work and you will perform, right? That's the simplest thing. I'm not going to stand here, give you a long lecture because, I'm like one of you. I want to spend time with my son as he's getting into the college. As a parent, I'm also anxious on how the rest of everything is going to turn out. That's as much as what I would like to say. Thank you very much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we thank God for this amazing day, I invite our Vice Principal Academic to deliver the vote of thanks.
A thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all other virtues. Very good afternoon to one and all who have gathered here. With the deepest gratitude, I like to thank our Honorable Chairman, where in his address, he has advised the students to get encouraged by setting a goal for next 30 days, act on their goals day by day through skilling and upskilling in the future so that sustainability need to be ensured, and also getting distracted from unwanted things. Thank you very much for your valuable address to the students, sir. Next, I would like to thank with great gratitude our chief guest for today's program, Mr. Raghunathan, Global Account Director, LSCG Relationship, wherein which he advised the students to focus on the importance of communication skills and learning the fundamentals and be strict on with the fundamentals and utilization of facilities to the utmost possible, so that it's a wonderful opportunity in the next 4 years. And continuous learning, because everywhere it is said that continuous lifelong learning is till our last breath. Learning is a mandate for everyone by various means. Thank you very much for your useful words, which will be much taken by the students, so that will be make them to be successful in their future. Next, I would like to thank our most respected Vice Chancellor, who is a epitome for hardworking and sincerity, where in which he talked about given a glimpse on the evolution of SRM IST, and also how it became the largest multidisciplinary university, and also the commitment of SRM IST, which makes the students to get inspired, we engage and transform the students. Thank you very much for this addressing, sir. Next, I would like to thank our most experienced person, our Chief Director, Dr. Setaraman, sir, where in which in his address he advises students to keep themselves deserved, to fit into the desire so that they can be successful, and all these things associated with the universal human values. Mankind is more important, humanity is more important. Thank you very much for those addresses, sir. Next, I would like to thank our Director Campus, Dr. Subbiah Bari, sir, where in which he asked, put a question to every one of you, like, who is an engineer? Like, an engineer is one who is supposed to play a role in providing a wonderful solution to the local or maybe state level or national level problem or international level with the available resources. That actually is the set goal for any engineering in the society. Thank you very much, sir. Next, I'd like to thank our Director Admission, Associate Director, and alumni and parent for their addresses and grace this occasion. And also I thank all the supporting deans at other institutions of various sister concerns, our HODs, faculty members, parents and students, teaching and non-teaching staff, all the maintenance staff, housekeeping, fire service, police department, every one of you put together made this event a grand success. Once again, thank you all. Thank you.
I request you all to join us for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अतिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request all of you to remain seated and leave the hall only after the dignitaries leave.